Hi gang, welcome back down to Boundless Bay. It's exciting to be back. We've got a bit to crack on with today. We're going to fix up a couple of things with the last line we put in last time for the passengers. Just a couple of things I wasn't happy with. I've already changed one thing and I'll take you through that. It's very easy, it's very quick. And then we might just change up a bit how the track comes down the hill into a section. Just for a later on idea, I'm just trying to just get a few things in my head, maybe a bit of future proofing style. Right here, right now, you can see that I've done a little bit of work on this little line that came across the beach because I was unhappy with the way that the track just sat on the sand. I mean, the water could have just eroded the beach away and that sort of stuff. So I shored it up with some foundations. I put in some temporary timber work. There's some factories and stuff just behind the old rail yard as well. You can see here we've got a train rattling through now. Brilliant. Look at that, our beautiful timber train. Oh, what a sight to behold. So yes, that is what's going to happen straight up. Then what we're going to try and do, geez, noisy trucks. We're going to try and get a bit of food sent up to Hastings and see where we're going to go from there, because I want to start getting con mats underway as well. Then in the next few episodes, we want to start heading to the other side of the map, I'm thinking, just so we can start getting infrastructure and stuff built up around there before it gets too late, because I like to get a lot of the infrastructure set up on maps, and then later on when you get into like the mid sort of well, it's 1900s now, but if you get into sort of the late or into the 2000s, say, we've got this infrastructure that's been put in place in the early years, and you can kind of build the new off the old, and you get this really cool nice effect. Now here's this train rattling down here. Beautiful. I actually put another carriage on it. How's it doing? 95 of 95. It's making pretty good money. I actually put a couple of carriages on it, but I fixed up from here down to the join. Just where does it join up? Somewhere around here. Anyway, I cut it out because it was dipping and dodging all over the place. And I put a straight shot line down there just to make it run a bit smoother and even down the hill, and it just ended up with one little cheeky tunnel, which I'm actually okay with. I might just smooth that off. Typically though, with something like this, you could just let's just go with a little bit of that. No, that's a bit too big. You could just put in a little bit of like timber, but anyway, we can still sort of shore up the mountain side of it just so rocks and stuff wouldn't tumble down onto the track. We can get that sort of stuff later. Right, what I want to do this morning. Yeah, see, this is the problem right here that we're having. What I'm going to do, and this couldn't have proved it better. This train has to keep waiting for that train, and that train will have to wait for this train. I've just shimmied in a bit of track here as a temporary thing, because we've got this building right here that was really hard to get past. And look, we've got another train rolling around there. Trains everywhere, gang. But what I want to do is I want to take this up and link it up into here somehow, so it switches over the top. I know what you think, ambitious ham. So this passenger service switches over the top here, runs down that way and into the station without having to upset the actual freight trains. Now eventually we are going to be running freight trains up there, but we're not running freight trains up this side of the hill. This is the down. The freight trains will have to come up here. They'll have to start splitting off up here and climbing up to match the up direction of the passenger train, remember? So that's up and that's the down. Okay, so this bit here, I think I've given myself enough height and stuff to work from this side. So what I want to do is I want to try and get this bit of track. Now this is where it's going to be. I'm going to pause. I am going to pause. Just take me out that for a sec. I want to run you parallel with this to there. Then I want to have you split down to here like this. Please work, please work. Yes. Oh, look. Oh, you. Well, the more I put this bridge in, the more I don't like it, the more I don't want it. I don't want. Yeah, see, now we've got this effect. The stone, look. We could go to stone bridges. Now you're doing this thing. Now you are doing this thing. If I just shimmy you over, oh no, oh, I've done it, gang. Oh, I've absolutely Oh, that's it. Hams. I was trying to be so careful and cautious and inadvertently ruined everything. I ruined Christmas. Well, hang on here. I might be able to get what I want now. I did just want that to go there. Oh, yucky poo-poos. Yeah, okay, that's not gonna work. You have to take that bridge. Have to take that bridge. Da, 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 da. Well, you don't have to. You could just do this. No, you can't. You won't allow for that. Well, you will weirdly allow for... No, you won't. I wish I had a different style of bridge. I don't want these things in here. They're just there. Look, that actually works a little bit better. What we're getting is this overlap effect where the actual things are the walls. Yeah, the bridge walls. Yeah, let's go with that. Sure, you idiot. It's a Sunday, okay? I've had a big week. It's been an exciting week, and we've got an exciting end of the month run into Starfield, okay? So just be wary. And if you're wondering, I've been waiting for Starfield for a long time, and I will be playing it on the channel as a live stream. It potentially will take over for a while on the channel as a staple. Hey, that's better. I can accept that. I can absolutely accept that, and I'm going to leave. Oh, look at that! It just sneaks through. I'm going to leave it for the moment. It'll all get a rework again later, like I've said. And that means now. I didn't want to do that, did I? Well, hang on. You come. I've got so many lines going everywhere. You are that line that runs down into here. No, that was just extra line that we ran in, was it? What we didn't need is this one now. Okay, just take out a heap of these. Put that one back. This one splits down here. I think take out. Well, now you've got that running in there and around to there. You don't need this part. Let me just fix this up. How did I really have that? I'm just going to switch that back into there like that. I'm going to have you come around onto here like that. Yeah, I think that'll do. If I just bring up the lines and have a look at them. Yeah, that still works perfectly. Perfect. Okay, right. So you can see here, here's the old track coming down into here, which is fine. But we're going to take it to about there. I'm also going to take that chunk off there because we're going to start. See, I had it flatten out through here. I would have liked it to start coming downhill. Here's the problem. I don't have a lot of room to work with here. You can see right there how little room I have. If I end up, we'll just see if I can get this to work. It is downhill, so it can run. We could run like that. You know, like I said last time out, the less gradient you have running down the hill, the better it's going to look in the long run as a service. Yeah, you can't be doing that. I've got an idea. Oh, here we go. You and your ideas. I know. Is the idea delete the whole track? Yeah, it has been, hasn't it? Yeah, and I didn't really want to do that, but I will. I just wanted to come over that way a little bit further. That's all. What is going on here? Yes, please. I'll have it like that. Thanks. We don't have. We don't do that to tracks. Now you can actually come back. How far back can I have you come? To here. It was never going to be easy, this part. In fact, I could take out that chunk there. I just want to see what you give me if you do that. You give something slightly. If I can just get you coming gradually down around that corner, that's kind of where I'd want it. This is going to hurt me if I do that, but we're going to try it. We're going to try this. I'm going to try and... Oh, that's it. It's actually... Come on. This is where I was running into the trouble, see? See, I don't want it doing that. That's what I don't want happening. Then we're getting creeping over there. Yeah, I did it. I knew you were going to be trouble. I knew you were trouble from the moment I set eyes on you. All I need to do is get... See, it's trying to lock onto that piece, and I don't want it to lock onto that piece. No, can you stop locking onto that piece? I can just do this. Sure, just do that. And then I can really get what I want. Like that. Much more elegant. So just put in what I want first and then fix up the rest. See how the game goes with that. But that is a much better angle down there. Right, and see these lines, they don't need to turn as severe as what I've probably got them. So I can probably afford to now bring you more around like that. Yeah, okay. We'll do that then. So from there... Yeah. I mean, it probably could come a little bit further around, but yeah, whatever. That still works a little bit better, and then we can wall that up and all that sort of pretty stuff with that. Well, why don't you do it and show the people what you mean? Well, they've seen what I mean. You know, they've seen it 1,000 times what I mean. We just get this one. We get the better block one this time. We'll do it in segments. So give me the 12. See, it's not really going to be conducive to what I want to do there. Give me the 9, please. Use it on that one. Actually, if we use it on the lower track, it might be... here. Use it on the lower track. Hey, that's going to look a little bit better, actually. Now, half digs in, half digs out of the wall. I can potentially put in... No, it doesn't have to be perfect at the moment. I just wanted to get you looking at what I mean here. Right, so we put that in there. I probably could, if I can manage to utilize my skill here a little bit, which I lack there. No, I can't. I'm not going to be able to. I might be able to use something else, because this one does snap to the track. Snap tracker. But you can see there, it kind of looks like it's giving us a little bit of lift for our tracks here. Now, I could put one on that side. Like that. But then our trains are going to run into it down there. Yeah, so we're not going to. Is there anything else you've got in your arsenal here that could help until you potentially get something to fix it? I don't think so, unless we use like a wall, I guess. You know? I could sink the wall as well. Yeah, this is not going to be pretty. I mean, give it a look. Don't adjust to the height, please. I mean, this may work. You know, just as an extra little buffer to make it look good. Look, trust me, it will look good. Don't ever start that sentence and then expect people to believe you. Trust me, it will look good. Yeah, that's not how you should be. I'm just going to edit you up a touch. Yeah, that's kind of how I want you, which means that that whole wall is incorrect from down there. Anyway, I could do something like that, and then what you typically would do then, I know, is we could even get something like this, right? And then you put this across there, right? Drop it down a little bit, and you can just hide the creases, basically, right? So then, you know, we could typically get something like this all the way along. Put that right down in there. Right along the track. Right, we could get something fun like that. I'll see how I go, right? But basically, we can hide it all somehow, decorate it somehow. and do whatever. Okay, anyway, we're not going to keep going on with that today because we've got so much to do, and I struggle as it is half the time. Right, have you still got a switch there? You do not. I need you to switch. Which one am I getting you to switch on? Because at the moment, just switch on that one for me. Yes, is that right? That is correct. That is correct, Amondo, my friendo. And all trains are Gucci. Everything should be running back the way it was. This should now back up around there. Look at both these trains doing their backing around. That's cool. What a cool sight that is. Drink it in, drink it in. I also love how authentic I've made this by only putting in infrastructure that I need for the now and not future-proofing it by putting in a 4 one. Oh, that's so typical government. Okay, so this is how we're going to swoop that around now. That's brilliant. That's fine. You can see the rise that was here. This was it actually had like a slippery slide effect where it actually came from higher and it dipped down like steeper and swung out. This is actually, it might look steep, but it actually is a more gradual descent down there now, which is a heck of a lot better. Okay, so now that we've just fixed something that I wanted to fix, and I don't mind the 2 different types of bridges here. To be honest, I would want that stone bridge there. It is a corner anyway, so it's not like they're going to be speeding around there at 150 miles an hour. They actually have to go slow for these sections just here anyway, regardless. Alright, there's a lot of trees around here too. We're going to have to clean up a lot of stuff around here for decoration. What do I want to do? I want to get this food up the hill now. So, we're going to have to establish ourselves a bit of a freight yard up here. Now, last time out we said we're either going to run it up here, or potentially we could run it down here, and then we can just so we can bring the trains up and around. We might be able to avoid the town with the freight trains, but we can bring the freight trains through the town. That will really annoy the people. Big freight trains rattling through at 1 AM in the morning. I used to live near, or not far from, a main central sort of freight hub. It was actually in the city, but the trains would rattle through at about 1 or 2 AM in the morning, and the horns on these things just it was eerie, it was creepy, and because I don't sleep well the best of times, you're sort of half awake at 1 AM and everything's dead silent and you hear this big ghost sounding train noise. You're just like, oh great, I'm never sleeping now. Now I get these birds. I don't know if you've ever heard of a bird called a curlew bird. But they make this noise. It goes like, I can't even whistle properly at the moment. And they make this howling noise, and it is even worse than the actual. It just sounds like something out of a scary movie. Right, we're actually going to just keep this. We don't need 2 lanes up here for this one. We're going to go 240. I'm still in 2 minds as to what I want to do, but this is all residential over here, so we potentially don't want to run that there. I just need a little bit of flat land, I think, is what I'm after. We want to be able to piggyback this line out of here and straight back down. That's the key. So if we come out of here, I'm thinking we're going to need to do some terraforming. Now we are making alright money, so time to rinse the budget. You've got money, you may as well use it, you know, that's my motto. We're going to go flat, we're going to go square. I want to pull off a nice square area. We're going to come off this. We are going to make a big plateau up here, and I just don't care. We can re-terraform the land to suit later on. And I know I've got a bridge there, I'm going to fix that up shortly. I just want to try and get as much land as I want at the moment. Yeah, see, you're coming downhill already. I'm just trying to figure out also a good place for this. Maybe I'm going to have it over here. Come through the mountain. Out over to here. Send the line back down here. Where it then... maybe that'll work. If so, should I have the freight hub lower down here in line with this mine? You know, that's not a bad idea. You probably should have done that before you terraformed. Probably. I mean, I can just do that. Then why have you got a bridge there? Because reasons? There is no reason now to even have a bridge there. Yeah, well, there is now, okay? Okay, that's why we have a bridge there. Look, you know what we do have now? We've got more town building area. Yeah, that's not wrong. That is not wrong. In fact... is this what you're supposed to be doing, Ham? No. Is this what I want to do? Yes. You know, sometimes this game is about playing. It's about enjoying what you're doing and just playing the game. I just want to do this. Yeah, I can do that. Sweet. Brilliant. Alright, we'll get 2 of those roads through there. I'll get them parallel if I can, please. Do I have roundabouts yet? No. Ah, damn it. That kind of bites. For those of you that are new to the channel, I highly recommend roundabouts whenever you can in city building games to manage traffic. I do it all the time and I will always do it, and I will never change my habits. Sure, that's what I was thinking there. Okay, that's all I was thinking with that. That'll be fine, because then I can... Yeah, right, so if I'm going to run track down here, freight track, say... Oh, look, we've got the train still running. So if I'm going to run freight track out of here, it's going to start coming... maybe I need to run it a bit earlier. I'm just trying to get myself a bit of a measuring stick here as to where I'm going to put the station. Sometimes to do that, I need to drag a bit of track to figure out how the line might run. So the line might run here, and the tunnel splits off. Can I run the maybe the tunnel to there? And now let's split the tunnel off. Just start slightly coming down. Yeah, because I've got these roads that are come and connect up to the station itself. Right. And then we're at like this height. At a slight incline. At a decline. Okay, cool. Right, this road's doing nothing, by the way, so... Beat it! Beat it! Okay, we'll get you connected back up one day. Not really typically fussed at the moment about the road that goes to no... It's a road that goes to nowhere. That's not the words of the song. Do 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 do. Ba-da, yeah, yeah. No container-y. That's it. We are done. Do, 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 do. What it is it this puts this station on a lower platform, which is going to make it easier for us to get our line back up and connected with that. How do you want to do this? I think just typically like that. Like if I just sort of go anywhere for the moment, I'm not even like lining it up. Does it matter if it's lined up with that one? Like that's the side, that's the kind of angle I need and want and should be allowed to have. I just might just come up a couple of little notches there. Let's just see about our plugging in here with our track. Okay, it does a plug-in fine. I'm not having this because we're going to take the land back down a little bit, so that's... Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, hey, hey. Yes, that's all that land I terraformed in there, so it can actually go. Now that is downhill, so it's fine as well. It's not like the trains are going uphill. I can take out all that now. You can take all that out now, buddy. You just want to smooth it down? Yeah, we can just potentially smooth it out. I'm happy with the sort of height. We can have the AI build out here a little bit still. I don't need your tips there, friendo. Thanks. I don't care about the vehicle's age life at the moment. It's just really not my concern. Until if you get me some new trains, game, buy me some. If you unlock me some new technologies, then I'll worry about the trains. Until then, I'll run them into the ground, and I'll run them into the ground good. Okay, that's a lot of smoothing, but we get the desired effect. What it's actually done is given a natural occurrence to this town a little bit better now, rather than just a steep runoff. I kind of like that. We've got a nice big plateau area to build on some more AI up there. Yeah, I'm typically a little bit more happy about that. How do you want to run this? I'm going, for the moment, we're just going to keep the, we're just going to split it into here like that. Single tunneled. How do you want to... Are we going to get double track through town? No. See, we're splitting into single before merging into double. We can have double out here. One day when we look back at this and we've got all these brand new shiny cool looking trains on this rolling around this map, I think we're going to have some really cool builds with the city rolling through here. Look, we haven't even put fences and stuff through here, which we need to as well. But yeah, so the freight is going to rattle up, rattle up. My bad. Well, actually, I want the freight to run through the outside section. Can you two leave, please? Yeah, I'm gonna have the freight run through that side of town, and I'm gonna have manage the line. I'm gonna have at Hastings. Can you come into station 1, please? Brilliant. That means all these people over here are like, oh, for crying out loud, they've switched the train service on us. Now we've got to go underneath and stand on that side. Yeah, you do. Because I'm about to bring the freight through your brains. They're gonna rattle your brains out. All the people in these buildings that live around here are just gonna, all the people that live in here are just gonna be like, oh my gosh, who is this guy? Why has he done this to us? Right. How are we looking now? If I want to get you like that, I want to get you my way or another. Let's just say we're going to go from here. I'm after the look of too much slope. Too much dang slope. Well, you know what that means. We're going to get a little short tunnel there. It's going up. You're going the wrong way there, champ. Champignon. You can have that tunnel. Let's just say I want you to go typically to like maybe there, okay? Then I'm going to get you through like that. But you're going to be cut out too. Yeah, I'll fix that mountain. Alright, keeping that gradual down, So all of a sudden we're going to get this tiered train effect. Ooh. Oh, you need to come down steeper. I might have to bring you down steeper from like back here. Why did you decide to go back up? What is with this? Who is laying this track? Ham. Well, you know what? Who is still laying this track? You're gonna have to just come down steep, I think. The game just doesn't want to play the game. The game doesn't want to play the game that I want to play anyway. Oh, we are, like I said though, we are gonna get this beautiful tiered effect on this side of this mountain with all these trains that are gonna be coming up and down. Oh, bloody brilliant. And I don't use the word bloody lightly. Are you going to be able to get in down here? I tell you what. That just gets all the way down there. So what we're going to do, when this train rattles past, rattle past train. Because because I'm going to plug straight into this line. I don't know if you might have guessed that, but that's why we've got that there. Right, so take that out of there. Pause. Unplug you. Unplug my heart. Now, the longer you can stretch out a bit of a track like this, going up and down a hill, right, the better it's going to look in terms of waviness, okay, and desired effect. What is that? I do not want that there. I'll fix that shortly. Right, bridge-wise, we are going to rattle down with that. We're going to rattle. Oh no! See, I really wanted that one to match those ones, but I don't want that big section there. So I'll put that in for the moment like that. Well, it is a freight one actually. The freight one can have that. And then look, we've got the tunnels that match up just there. We've got a little bit of cheeky open tunnel there, and then everywhere else, brilliant. And then so what's going to have? Oh, you can't see it. Let's just buy it. You're going to get this nicer sort of gradual, even though it's steep, decline down there, as opposed to a wavy big mess. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Right. What do we want to do? Are we done? No, I just want to do. I am going to have to do some like shoring up though. And somehow I'm going to have to try and fix. Right. Somehow I'm going to have to fix like that. You know, I'm going to have to like do something like this down here, just to make it look like it's got some support. I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but you know, something needs to happen where we have like something like that. I don't know if that'll stay. I don't know what I'll do. I'll figure something out. There are some other retaining walls that I can get that I might look at, because these ones typically just get a bit the same and a bit old. And I've used them on 4 different potential playthroughs right now as well. But that can go. So I need to figure out something that I'm going to do there. But anyway, that's sort of the downhill run. I do want to just clean this up. Oh, look at that shot as you come out. Can I take a little bit more out of that, please? Oh, that is cool. And look at the train, and then we're about to have another train service peel up the top up here. Okay, let's fix this, because now we have to run. We have to switch this. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to get you to switch back into there like that before we start derailing trains. You don't need to have a switch. Could not connect all stations. I don't believe you. I believe that you are. You are doing still exactly what I need you to do. Don't lie to me. Do not lie to me. And then you've decided not to come around here. So manage that line. You've decided to go, you know what? I'm just not going to go out this way, and after Silverdale, buddy, you got to go like this, okay? Yeah, okay, that's got you sorted. You decided to forget. I don't know what happened, but you decided to forget about that bit of your run. That's why Uncle Ham's here to fix it, okay? Uncle Ham's here. He'll fix your line. Right. Oh, look at that. Bloody brilliant. Look at the city down here. It's just going to look at... you could go out there train watching all day, couldn't you? Okay. I just want to clean up some of this as well. We want to get this looking good, okay, when we do a track ride along. Oh, we're going to have this cool effect of trains over the top and trains underneath and trains swooping this way and that way and up that way and... Now, this line, we're not going to be able to finish this today. I'm going to have to come back and finish it, finish off the line next time out, because what we still need to do is we still need to get passenger inner city transports around the place as well. Right, so a freight that comes out of here. Now, so we've got food here, right? So the food can go down to this station. Yeah. Food can actually come out of here. Are you saying that you probably want to go up the hill that way? Well, I didn't really want to say it, but yes. And then what? And then the train has to come down here where it could drop it off, right? We could drop food off here and then cart it into town that way. Or it can come down here and then back up, back into the station here and then head out again. Or we just send all the food down to here and have it come down the hill. It still needs to turn around. Well, it turns around in here, we know that. And then it goes back up. Goes back up this line. Before it starts to go like this. Oh dear. But we don't have it go up that high. And in fact, we still need to be able to get that way, do we? That's kind of where I wanted to go under there. I can fix this road up. This horrible road. Okay. I feel like the rail will take precedence over that. Cheeky little bit of tunnel. Before marrying up with this one. Yeah, and that's our up. Okay, is that gradient okay? That gradient's actually okay. Now here's the thing about this. I didn't like that much how that came into there. Can I just get you straight up into that? And how much do you argue with each other? There's a slight derailment by doing that. Change the angle of that there. At what point here do you not do? At no point. I could try my old trick where we double lay the track and then we pull it through. That might help. But then as soon as I take that bit of track out, it's not going to help, is it? No, I don't think it is. So if I take this out now, I'm wrong. Don't worry about that bit. It's this bit here where the track joins up. That's where you need to worry about it. I think that's got it. I think that has actually, it's meshed in brilliantly. And then I get a better fork off junction there instead of this horrible little, which I hate those. You know I hate those. I've mentioned it plenty of times. I much prefer my junction to just run smooth, like a fork split like that. Okay, and then what? You know what I wouldn't mind doing? We won't. This is what we'll do, gang. For today's track ride along, we're gonna ride this line. Are we? Well, I was gonna put in a test train. We could run a test train on it. Ah, I see what you mean. You want to run a test train? Thanks. Yeah, I want to run a test train. We can run a test train. How about we run a test train? Won't that be good? We just go on a straight locomotive. Oh, this is fun. Okay, we're gonna run a shunter train just as a test locomotive on this. Okay. You need to plug this back in. Well, do I though? If we're doing a test train, we can just pull it straight out of here. Brilliant. Well, you can do that. So that's our hookup. All right, we next time out we're gonna have to get all this hooked up. We're gonna have to sort out getting the food delivered down to this train station. It could have gone there, but this one we've got a nice flow through there, and I don't want to upset the apple cart here. I probably could have put another station on, but ideally, all this lovely work I did down here and all this mess here can get fixed up, and we can instantly make this station bigger. So I'm not really worried about that. We're going to be making this station here bigger. I might even rechange all of this. Okay, we might spend an episode doing that, playing with this, fixing that. But this is we're going to turn this into either a 4 or a 5 bunger. 5 bunger? Yep, 5 bunger freight hub. Oh my gosh. Yeah, everything's running quite alright down here. Okay, cool. Let's put in this test line. I'm just going to tell it to go from here straight up the top first. So first station, can you please, well actually, you're going to come through here. To do that, you'll have to come around that way and come the way I want you to come. Then you're going to come down into here. Down into here. We're going to hit the freight button. Then you're going to come back to here. And then you're going to go back up the hill. Yes, 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 more yeses. Now, the freights are going to, you know how I just switched the passenger service to, look at what that passenger service has to do. But, you know how I just had to switch the passenger service off that to avoid this, what we've got going on here? Well, it's okay. The passengers are just doing their own thing. They're not affected by the freight, and the freight's not affected by the passengers. Freight affecting freight will be fine. Freight affecting passengers, passengers affecting freight, I can't accept. But that, bloody brilliant. Bloody brilliant. Okay, let's even call this test. We'll go like the Hastings. The Hastings test. Yeah, we'll give it like a name like that, like it's some kind of top secret mission. You should give it a cool name like Eagle 1 then or something. Yeah, well, probably. Eagle 1. Buy a vehicle, buy a test vehicle. What are we going to use for a test vehicle? We got any diesels yet? No. Okay, we're still running the steam. So what are we going to run for the for this? These are the trains that the game has deemed that we get to use. Well, something with a bit of speed. We don't need much power. What have we not used yet? I think we've used, well, we haven't used the FD. We don't need to use the FD. Use this though, or we could just use this. The SCH is a little tester. Could we? That does 115. Yeah, we've used that. This one looks really nice. I like this SU class. Let's use that. Let's use this as our test one. Okay. So, gang. Buy it. It'll probably get sold off. We might even put some freight on. What's it got? It's only got 104 kilonewtons of tractive effort. It's not going to be doing anything great for freight up that hill, put it that way. It might go 115, but you put a bit of weight behind this thing, that's not something like that's going to be better. It's got like double the tractive effort. You know, you're going to get 80 clicks out of that probably with your freight. This is probably going to slip down to like 60. You know, so just be wary of that. Right, let's set it on. The Hastings test. Oh, you beauty, you bloody beauty. Also, that's... Are we going to play? Oh, good horn, buddy. Yeah, look, how good is it just rolling a loco out? You know, how often do you just do that to test something? Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me in today's episode. I hope you enjoyed today's build as well. We'll crack on with this build next time out to finish up the line and get it sorted. Whoa, let's go there. Alright, enjoy this little track ride along today, this little tester. It should be a little bit of fun. Also, you bloody chimneys going through the roof. You know, it would be nice to like sit back here, but there's just so much smoke. Wonder if we could like sit, in the coal pit, potentially. Come at the front here. We'll do it from like here. Anyway, gang. I'm playing with all the areas. You know what? Let's just reset it like this. That's it. I've been Van Ham. Thanks for joining me. Please consider subscribing so you can stay up to date with all the latest content going on. Please leave a like if you haven't. It's the easiest way to help the channel and help grow the channel as well. Get our content out to more people, okay? That's what we're about. Spreading the love. All right, stay safe wherever you are. Stay glued to your screen. Enjoy this deer getting run over. Oh, roadkill, rail kill, and get out of here.